Here it is. Yo, I just want to show y'all electric bike, pedal assist bike I picked up, say about maybe a month ago, and I wanted to take some time, you know, put it through its paces and all of that good stuff before I did a, nice little review, before I talked about it, all of that good stuff here. So you can probably go and pick you up one of these Ecotric electric bikes online right now for about 1,000. And this is the, I know they've had a couple of different versions. And this is their latest upgraded one. LCD screen, 500 watt rear hub, 48 volts, 13 amp hour. Definitely fast enough to get somebody like me, and I'm a good 6'3", 6'4", about 200, I'd say maybe 45, 250, about 13% body fat. And it's enough to definitely propel me to a top speed of 30 miles an hour. With enough range to, I'd probably say, maybe 40, 50 miles of range, depending on how you work it. And I use the pedal assist. I don't just get it just to ride complete electric. I like that I can put it on pedal assist 1 and actually get an exercise out of it, because you're pedaling I'd say about a 60-pound bike. You know what I'm saying? And of course, with the fat tires, I've gone off-roading it. I mean, I was on some bike trails. I've been taking it on the bike trails. Done a little bit of modification to it, nothing crazy as far as for power and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like modifications, putting things on here, lights, bag. We've got another bag coming along here. We had a rear fender thing on there that we got off of Amazon that was on there, and it didn't last very long. It wasn't set up for this, and it was just, the way I was riding, and it kind of just shook itself apart. So we're gonna get one that's set up for this. Scooter mirrors on here. It works really, 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 really well. These are good here. I've got them obviously set to different heights on one side and on the other, of course. You know what I'm saying? I like that they're adjustable. Look at that. Nice and adjustable. Of course, you got to have a phone case, and this is one of the best phone cases I have used. Very sturdy, magnetic, holds the phone in here. Can still use it through there. Waterproof. You can mount it, move it, and look at that. You got to put a lot of pressure on there to move it, so it stays. And I've ridden on the trail, and it's still up there. Rear tail lights. I can be seen at night. Got to be safe, of course. Yep. Bam. More real tail lights. Continuing to be safe. Look at that clipping pedals, or folding pedals. Disc brakes. Got a nice little horn on here. Well, I wouldn't say a little horn. I mean, it's about 110 decibels. So it's definitely loud. Not enough to get your attention on the trails. One of the things that I did do for here, I noticed that this battery here would shake back and forth. So I put a bungee thing there to stabilize it, and then put it's a regular microfiber to absorb some of the vibration. And that's temporary. I'm gonna get some kind of a foam padding that's like a black foam that'll match in there. This is obviously temporary for riding now, what I could do. And what else do we have here? Headlights. These are some of the best, and I have used plenty of bright headlights, flashlights. I have been biking. I mean, I'd probably say since I was about 10 or 11. No bullshit, no exaggeration. I used to bike to school every day, me and my cousins. So we would bike until we got cars and whatnot. So, I mean, I've been a biker for the longest, you know what I'm saying? And I've used plenty of headlights. And these have got to be some of the brightest for the price. Now, if you're going to sit here and say, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, they've got some headlights out there with the battery packs that flip onto them, you know what I'm saying, XYZ, hundreds of dollars. You can get these for about 35, 40 bucks. And the lumen output on here, I have tested them on the bike trail. These are damn near approaching headlights. These are brighter than the stock halogen headlights on a freaking Dodge Challenger, and I have verified that. At night, this puts out some serious, I'm talking about distance that you can use and pedal, because when I'm going on the bike trails at night, I needed a good bike light, because honestly, without pedal assist on here, I can go all electric 30 miles an hour. So a lot of times I'm flying down the bike trails, like actually just flying down the bike trails at night, and I need some light that could throw a good distance. So you can definitely, what I like about these is, look at that. So you can do that. You can get out some width, or you can put it in front, adjustable. You can aim one down like that and aim one straight ahead. Bam. Now you've got the ultimate. Now you got visibility down on the ground in front of you, and you got visibility ahead. These have paid for themselves. Plus, get this, these both, right, will run for about 7 to 8 hours. Okay? Consistent. And not only that, they are both 8,000 milliamp, about 8,000 milliamp USB Type-C chargers. So now if this Galaxy Note, what is this, a Note 10 Plus, the Ultra 5G, and if this thing starts to run low, I can actually plug it in to here and get a fast charge out of it, right? So let's just say hypothetically, oh no, my phone is about to go down. Holy crap. I can use one of these, charge it down, right? Let's say I charge it down half here, right? Okay, well I got half of a light, but I got two of them. You know what I'm saying? I got two of these bad boys. These are legit 2 power banks. Incredible. With, look at that, with fog light right here. So there are times when I'm riding and I'll just keep these auxiliary lights on here, and they'll just put out enough there, you know, if you want to be seen and it's getting towards you know, sunset, you put those on there. But let me tell you, these lights have definitely more than paid for themselves here, you know. And I would say so far I have put 611 miles on here. And I'd say I got it on April the 15th. And the only days I have not ridden are the days when it has been raining. So every day, if it doesn't rain, I ride. And I've not ridden I've not ridden no more than 2 days. It's beautiful. I mean, I love it. I'm having a lot of fun just going down all of the bike trails in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. I bring up my speaker here, and I'm talking about we got a good 80 watt. 80 watt. You know what I'm saying? Modified it, put the strap around there, take that out, and it's waterproof, fully waterproof. Look at that. Mud and stuff all on here. Look at that. Mud all over the place, because we going off-road with it. You wipe it off, boom, paid for itself. Plus, oh yeah, I forgot to say, I also have a, you can see here, lithium ion right there. Legit. There we go. Yep. There we go. 48 volt, 13 amp hour. Okay. And oh, I forgot to say I have 2 of those batteries. And I haven't brought it with me. But if I want the ultimate in long distance, like I said, one of these will give me about 50. And that's just, that's a mix of pedal assist 1 through 5, giving it all the beams and stuff. So if I really wanted, I could pop in the other battery, bring that with me, but I haven't really done that. So yeah, I could definitely ride all day with one of these. I mean, it's easily worth it. Like you can. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say, check this out. Man, I'm loving this. I'm digging it. I just saw down here. Yo, I had a nice little alarm placed up onto this joint, right? So, look at this. Or I guess you can listen to it. Right? So now this is going to arm itself. Now, if you touch it, oh, nothing, right? Right? But if you do any movements onto it, because obviously you can touch it, but you got to move the bike. Look at that. So you're like, oh, okay, nothing's going on here. Let me go on and try to move the bike. Uh-oh. You see that, right? So if you still keep trying to move it, see that? Now the alarm goes off onto it. And it is very, 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 very loud. Look at that. Look at that. Very, very loud. Car alarm. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then you disarm it. It's fucking beautiful. Beautiful. Definitely, it's paid for itself. I mean, I've enjoyed it already. I've gone 24 miles on it, and you can see the battery level there. Let's see that, how it works there, and turn that off. Yeah. And I'll probably continue to ride for another 4 hours or so. Put about 50 on there. Definitely the Ecotric. It's paid for itself. I would recommend other people to get one. And this is a good starter bike. Like, you don't have to go all crazy with it now. If you want, you can upgrade it. If you want, you can spend $1,500 to $2,000 to get you an electric bike. You can get you an Edison. You can get you a Podigio, right? They've got some good ones out there. Or $1,000, you can get you one of these right here. And if you ever, you feel more advanced, then upgrade it. Like, for example, Ecotric makes a suspension fork for this. That's one of the next things I'm getting. Suspension fork, bag that come across here, storage bag that comes across like right there. Suspension fork. We're gonna upgrade the motor. We found out that hub says 500, but it's actually rated a lot more like 750. So what I'm going to do, upgrade the controller down in there, get me a nice little 72 volt, probably a 35 amp or 45 amp, right? That'll give me more power, more hill climbing. Sure, then you'll have to upgrade the battery, because 13 amp hour is not enough for a well, obviously if I'm trying to run a 72 volt, I'm gonna have to get a new battery, because that's a 48 volt there, you know what I'm saying? So you'd probably say like a 72 volt 20 amp hour would work. Top speed goes up, range, power, torque, the whole shebang. And that's kind of what I want right there. So I've already priced on like AliExpress, Alibaba, all of those sites there, how much a 72 volt, 20 amp hour, 30 amp hour, 40 amp hour, etc., etc. So 72, 48 amp hour, and that's pretty damn good. A 48 amp hour, 72 volt, god dang, it's a big ass battery. That'll run you about $700-800, you know what I'm saying, from AliExpress. You mount that on the back here, because it's going to be big. It's not going to fit in there. You're going to have to get a bike rack, mount that on the back here, put the controller up in there, and you're good to go. Now you've got probably a if my math is correct, 72 and 48. Well, actually 72 and 30. That's over two kilowatts of power for one of these right here. More than enough. Uh, look, let me turn to an old man right here. More than enough boot scooting boogie for you. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, that's the plan right there. I'm gonna upgrade the fuck out of it. I love upgrading shit. I already got the R63 at home that I've upgraded. And yes, I did say a R63. Yes, that's real. And if you know what an R63 Mercedes is, then you know. If you don't, then you don't know. That's okay. But I love to upgrade stuff, so I'm gonna upgrade the heck out of this. This is gonna be amazing. 2 kilowatts of power, new controller, bigger battery. I mean, I can't wait. Like, oh my goodness, this is so much fun. I recommend, like, go get you one. Like, this is so much fun. I've got to get an action camera. I'm so used to having, like, this regular camera. I mount this in my car, boom, 4K and everything like that. But out here, it's a little bit different. I'm gonna get an action camera for this bad boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, just so y'all can see some of the trails. Like, I have gone on at least 30 miles worth of trails out here. They've got trails that'll take me to Stone freaking Mountain, actual mountain and whatnot, out here in Georgia. Fucking amazing. So I definitely want to get an action camera so I can put all of that shit. I love doing this extreme, and I freaking love it. The fact that you can actually do this, I mean, they say, don't do this and don't jump with it, but like I said, I'm 240 easily, and I'm going downstairs, going down massive bike trails, and it supported me just fine. The only thing I would do, like I said, I'm gonna upgrade things, the pedals on here and whatnot, but as far as the frame and the suspension, if you're doing the mathematics in terms of pressure and the weight and the physics on it, I'd have to be a couple thousand pounds in order to snap some shit like this. It's the way it's built, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not, so this is more than enough adequate for somebody probably 300 pounds could still ride this and still get power. You'll just lose some range on it. You know what I'm saying? Because the battery will, the motor and all that will have to do more to pull you, but it can still pull you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that means that if I'm getting good range and I'm 240, if a smaller woman or a smaller dude, can you imagine if you were like 150 with this? Oh my goodness. Can you imagine that? Like, it would be that much faster, that much more range, and that much more nimble. So yeah, there you go. Boom. It's beautiful. It's fun. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun out here. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. Look at that bad boy. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Ecotric. Now they've just got to get the what do you call it? That rack back in stock. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, everything else is cool with the company, responsive. Like I said, got me extra battery. It's been holding up 611 miles, going strong. I'm gonna keep doing the reviews. I love it. Boom. Y'all stay classy out there. Remember, get on out there, live life, explore.